I must be honest, Joy. I predicted the Lakers to win in 6. I believe you in 7. So we are both on the Lakers side, but I'm nervous. After watching that game, I am nervous because yesterday the Warriors were still defended well, but now they just got buckets. The reason I'm nervous is because when you have to depend on somebody being bad to be good, it always scares me. There was a pivotal shot. The score was 67-59. The clock was winding down right before the half. The Lakers were battling. Steph Curry, bink, bink, cross, behind the back, bink, bucket. Good defense.
That was nice.
But Steph did what only Steph can do. If indeed the Warriors continue to play like that, I don't know if there is anything the Lakers can do to stop them. So I am nervous, even though I think the Lakers will win in 6 and I predicted it. I'm a little shook. But Joy, should the Lakers be nervous?
I mean, I don't think the Lakers should be nervous about the way that the Warriors played last night because we really haven't seen them play consistently like that throughout this series.
Yeah.
What they should be nervous about is Anthony Davis because he's been the biggest factor throughout this postseason, before the postseason even started, but throughout this postseason, and he's been pivotal in this series defensively and from an offensive production standpoint.
Yep.
You saw last night when everyone else and all the other role players couldn't step up at the way that you needed them to. Things started to fall apart, and you saw how frustrated LeBron was after the game, and even with the way that the Warriors played last night, the Lakers didn't lay down. They still pulled within 9 near the end of the game. It was still within striking distance if anyone could hit a big shot and not turn the ball over. It was very clunky for the Lakers. So I do think they should be nervous because of Anthony Davis's current situation. We don't have all the answers yet about how that's going to play out. But that is what would make me nervous because he's the biggest factor to me.
Now, Shady, you have the Warriors winning this series. You know it would be a long series, but you have the Warriors winning this series. After seeing what the Warriors did to the Lakers last night, I know you weren't surprised, but should the Lakers be nervous?
I'm going to say no. I think that the Lakers are still the favorite, I feel like now. They hold that 3-2 lead.
Yep.
And the Warriors, they play well. And Joey said it, they haven't been consistent. They win at home. And the Warriors haven't won on the road against the Lakers. That truly matters. And then I know you guys, love these stats. LeBron James is one of the greats, right?
Of course.
And his stats is LeBron is 31-0 in the series where his team has the two-game lead. So no one that's like, wow. LeBron closes out series. He always does that. And then on other sides, like the Warriors haven't been great on the road. They've been close, but they haven't finished out on the road. So I got to give the edge to the Lakers.
Slick, you said something during yesterday's show that I paid pivotal attention to. You said Wiggins can go to the cup whenever he wants on Austin Reeves and have his way with Austin Reeves, even if the jumpers aren't falling. So I started watching very closely last night to that game what Wiggins was going to do with Reeves on him when Reeves was on him, and he started going to the cup. Started getting buckets. That is why I am more nervous, because what you asked for during yesterday's show, the Warriors delivered on, and one-handedly. Should they be nervous?
The Lakers should not be nervous because they have more reasons to be confident than to be nervous. There are a number of outliers in this game, including what Wiggins did. That was his best performance since he came back this season from his absence. Draymond Green's 20 points is the second time he's scored 20 points since 2019. Meanwhile, the Lakers going home have not lost in this series, and I believe have not lost to the Warriors at home this season. So the Warriors have been a different team and have not been consistent on the road overall and in this series. And then even when it comes to Anthony Davis, one of the things that Anthony Davis has demonstrated over the course of these playoffs is that he can take a hit. He can go down when we would normally go, oh, that's it. We're not going to see him for a month, and come back, and not only come back, but come back and play in that game and still be effective. So that would give me confidence if I'm the Lakers that I'm dealing with a different Anthony Davis at this point. And I just look at the role players and how they've played, home versus road. You're more likely to get a Lonnie Walker or Rui Hachimura performance in Game 6 than you would have in any of the previous games.
But, Joey, don't the Lakers, to some degree, have to hope that the Warriors don't maximize their potential? Don't they have to hope that Andrew Wiggins reverts back to a more timid and passive Andrew Wiggins? Don't they have to hope that Steph Curry, who hasn't made back-to-back three-point shots since I believe it was Game 3, don't they have to hope that Steph Curry continues on that trajectory? Don't they have to hope that Klay Thompson does not find his way? Don't they have to hope that Jordan Poole doesn't find his way? Don't they have to hope that Draymond Green doesn't make wide-open layups? Because his 20 points were really a 1-3, one from the elbow, layups, dunks, and free throws. Don't they have to hope for a lot in order to win this series?
Well, when you say it like that, Lakers are completely overmatched. And this is the better team in the Warriors, and Lakers have just been lucky this far. And that's not how the series has looked. Now, I would tend to agree with you because that's how I feel about the Warriors every single night. Because we've seen all of those things that they did last night and all of those players that you mentioned do that before. But for whatever reason, one or another, throughout the season, they haven't been that team.
Yeah.
Throughout the postseason, they really haven't been that team in moments, but not consistently. And throughout this series, they haven't been consistent with that. The road game being the next game and a closeout game for the Lakers is a big deal. Now, I think they really have to take advantage of this. I know I picked them in 7, but that was before Anthony Davis is in the situation that he is in now. Yeah. I do think that the Lakers still have the advantage, being that they're going to be playing at home. They're going to have a little bit of rest. They know what they need to do in this situation, and LeBron, I believe, will step up in this moment and close it out. They don't want to have to go back to Golden State.
And another thing from watching the game last night, how Andrew Wiggins was so aggressive.
Yep.
How Draymond Green was so aggressive. I mean, like I said, I don't think Lakers should be worried, but because being consistent, I don't know if the Warriors, I've never seen the Warriors where Andrew Wiggins is always that aggressive, right? I seen a little bit in the Boston series last year in the finals, but I haven't seen it since. And then Draymond Green, that's like the old Draymond Green, hustling up and down, scoring buckets, running back, not timid to shoot. He was catching the ball and catching shoots, ready. And that's the thing, man, I was saying this before, even though I felt like the Lakers had the advantage because of the matchups and the size, because the Warriors, they don't look to score, the big men. Looney don't look at the basket, and Draymond Green never looks at the basket. Well, he did last night. If they can play like that again, maybe the Lakers have something to worry about, where everybody's aggressive the same way Steph Curry's aggressive.
Slick, Joy said something that made me think of a question. She said it was almost, she used the word luck. Let me not misquote. She used the word luck, which got me thinking. I don't want to be disrespectful to the Lakers. Again, I picked the Lakers to win in 6. Joy picked the Lakers to win in 7. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Lonnie Walker, they have all played well.
Yeah.
But could one argue that the Lakers have gotten lucky? Lonnie Walker, 15 points in the fourth quarter of a game where he played for 15 minutes prior and had 0 points. Could one argue that the Lakers have gotten lucky? Anthony Davis has not shown us the ability to stay healthy over the course of 1-2 playoff series. And he, thus far, through this point, had been healthy. Could you say the Lakers have gotten lucky? Klay Thompson had more turnovers than field goals made. Klay Thompson went 3 of 9 from the three-point line, I believe, in one of the prior games. Could you actually say the Lakers have gotten lucky?
You could, because there's always a degree of luck in playoff series and who ends up winning a championship and how far they go. But I would also say that you make your luck. Like Lonnie Walker doing what he didn't come out of anywhere. I give a great credit to, first of all, Lonnie Walker in terms of staying ready. But Darvin Ham, also the way he's handled this team throughout the year, where it's like, if you have it going, you're going to play. And if we find a better combination, you're not going to play. But we're always going to do what works best. So stay ready, because your opportunity will come at some point, and it's a matter of whether you take advantage of it. D'Lo doesn't have it going. D'Lo, you're going to sit down. We're going to put somebody else. So he has been consistent in doing that, and so that creates a mindset. To the same end, the Warriors have played loose all year long. And in spite of a record that was below what you would expect from them, they've continued to play that way, and they've played that way in these playoffs. I've said it from the beginning. I have felt that the Warriors would determine who was going to win or lose. If they played to their capability, they were the better team. But what they've demonstrated over and over again, especially on the road, is that for whatever reason, they don't do that. So the Lakers taking advantage of that, to me, is not necessarily luck. It's simply opportunity presents itself, and they walk through the door.
Luck when preparation meets opportunity, they say, and the Lakers have met the opportunity with severe preparation. It is still Lakers up 3-2, but boy, that series has been interesting.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.